Hi guys, Ken here, postcards from Cebu. So, should I get married or should we just shack up? I guess I'm revealing my age when I use the phrase shack up. I guess that's not the current lingo nowadays. But in other words, should we get married or should we just live together, live in partners? And I'm not passing judgment one way or the other. Actually, it really depends on you and your partner and what you seek out of the relationship. A couple of thoughts that I had regarding that are: one, what's your personal religious belief? For me, I'm a Christian Catholic, and marriage is the appropriate route for me and for my wife Vivian. We want to be married, and I think there are some other concerns that come into play once you've made that decision, that if that's your personal religious belief, which it is mine and Vivian's, then the second are some other issues that come to the fore regarding immigration, for instance. In order for a Filipino to come to the U.S., in particular, I assume that that's the same everywhere in the West, but to the U.S., you're going to need to be married. Either she comes as a fiancé on a K-1 visa, in which case, once she gets here, you have 90 days and you have to be married. Otherwise, if she's not married, she gets deported back to the Philippines. The other is on a CR1, I think is what Vivian and I are using, since we're already married. We were married in the Philippines. So if the intention is for you as a couple, if you intend for her to immigrate to the United States, then you're going to have to be married. I don't believe there's another way to do it. If there is, drop it in the comments section below. Let me know. I'm not aware of it if there is. Another thing that came to mind for me, and especially in the case of Vivian and myself, is survivor benefits. If something happens to me, because I'm not a spring chicken anymore, of course neither is Vivian, but she's still younger than I am. If something happens to me, will she be taken care of? And that is a question that I feel much better about us being a married couple. Once she gets here, I believe, and has her Social Security card, she will be entitled to survivor benefits from Social Security should anything happen to me. Also, she would be the beneficiary of insurance policies and things like that. So for me, it was important to make sure that my wife was also taken care of should anything happen to me. I understand, and I've seen in some of the comments, a lot of you guys are, what's the upside, what's the downside, and there's a lot of debate about whether you should get married or not. And I think some of that may be born out of frustration, maybe, bitterness and frustration from a previous relationship that failed. I've been there myself. I know how you feel. My previous wife cheated on me and left, and it was a major mess financially and otherwise, and it was very, very heartbreaking, and it's a very tough thing to go through. I would encourage you, though, to clear all that baggage away before you enter into the next relationship, because you don't want to bring that with you. I certainly didn't. And it was not an easy thing to do, and it took a long time. That's a fact. The other thing is marriage, and in this case, love. And I love my wife. I love Vivian very, very much. Love is not a business deal. There are aspects of love that are business-like, if you will. The commingling of funds and purchases together and things like that. but it's not a strict business deal. And some people like to portray this relationship between a Western man and a Filipina as being some kind of business deal, some business relationship. If that's all you seek, then that's fine, but that wasn't for me. I truly fell in love with Vivian, and the business aspect of it really didn't come into play, not for me. So anyway, guys, I hope that helps. As always, up there's the subscribe button. Hit the subscribe button. We'd love to have you with us. And comments in the section below. Comments have been very lively lately, and I enjoy that. I love reading them, and I love responding. And thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you later. Bye.